Greetings, everyone. This is Payman Lorenzo, your host, your coach, your friend. I'm launching a very fun, it's a kickoff day of the 5-day podcast leads challenge. And I'm super excited. Mary's not here, but if she was here, would be singing the song, our anthem. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. We can all sing it at the end. All right, I'm super excited to be here. uh, Sorry, let me just make sure that it's live on Facebook. Yeah, beautiful. We're all live. Okay, perfect. Well, welcome everybody. It's an honor, a pleasure having you all here. I'm excited. Let's have a quick note from everybody. 30-second telling us where you're from, what's your name, where you're from, and what do you want, what's your business, and what do you want to achieve through your podcast? 4 questions, 30 seconds. Let's go, guys. Let's start first with from top to bottom. I'm going to pick on you, Mariana, because you're the first one on my left on the top.
So my name is Mariana. I'm based in Brazil. I work with energetics and entities and
Entity. Ooh.
yeah. And
Excited.
and what I expect from this is to learn a bit more how to turn it into how to expand people knowing my business.
Beautiful. Thank you. Jacob, brother, the time traveler.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. I'm Jacob from New Zealand. I work with energy. Everything's energy for me. There isn't any good or bad. It's just energy. And I'm all heart and very connected to nature. And I work with different forms of healing modalities, but the most current that I use at the moment is light language, which is hand-drawn or spoken tones, sounds, to shift energies out of the body and bring in and wake up dormant DNA and your true nature. What I want to get out of this is just more about podcasting and how to present myself in this format. I think it's an awesome way to get yourself out there, as Payman's shown us all. So thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Jaime, my brother from another mother. Can hear you, brother. Jaime, can hear you. Jaime. Nope. Gonna come back to you in a moment. Stuart.
Yeah, how's it, Payman? It's good to see you again and good to be here with everybody. My name's Stuart Elliott. I'm coming to you from the south of China. Not my birthplace, but I've been here a few years now. Yeah, can you hear that?
I would have never guessed.
Hi, Guy Pete. Sorry?
I would have never guessed.
Hello.
Okay, you're next, Jaime. Let's finish with okay, thank you, brother. Stuart, go ahead, please.
So I guide people to transform how they see themselves so the world opens up with exciting new opportunities for them. And one of the things I want to do with the podcast is to help show people all the possibilities that they have within inside themselves that they've probably forgotten about over the course of the years that they've been existing since they were born.
Beautiful. Thank you. Jaime, back to you, brother.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Oh, perfect. Well, yes, just happy to be here. Jaime Lancruz Munoz. I live in Santana, California, and close to Rene. We're neighbors, and excited we just find out. So I do lucid dreaming, out of body experiences, and I love helping people understand more about the phenomena. Many people don't understand it, and they get afraid of having nightmares or sleep paralysis, vibrations, and things like that. So I guide them to understand more about it and not be so afraid. I've been published twice with Mary Gooden in 2 books, #1 sellers, Sacred Surrender and Revolutionary Leaders. And I'm working on a 3rd project, my project now, Divine Dreamers. And I'm very proud of that book because in this one, we're going to be covering lucid dreaming, astral projection, our experiences and sharing our wisdom, experiences, and how to go about it to help other people. But the most important thing in this project is that my 10-year-old daughter, Margaret, she's going to be join us or me in this project. So she's already wrote her chapter and her bio, and she's ready to go. So I'm very
Beautiful.
excited about my daughter, Margaret.
Awesome. Super proud.
10-year-old, yes.
Super proud of you.
Yes.
Super proud of that. That's amazing tune for you, brother. Awesome.
Thank you. And I'm here to refresh my skills on podcasts so I can launch my podcast soon.
Yes, because
Thank you.
Jaime, you're one of the
Amen.
first alumni of my program from 2 years ago. So always welcome to have you back with us. Awesome. Amir, brother, welcome here. Mr. Coffee.
Hello, good evening, good morning, everybody. I am Amir Momeni. I am a consultant for a large corporation here in the Bay Area in California. And I help people communicate better. I am a communications expert. I help business owners improve their presentation, their sales pitch, get more customers, close more sales. That's kind of what I do. Payman calls me, what was it, Payman? The slide doctor?
Yes, the Slayer, the slide doctor, the doctor Slayer, something like that, you know? Awesome,
So
brother.
if anybody needs help with how they're presenting their business and getting more customers and closing those sales, if you have a website or presentation or a pitch, please reach out. I can certainly help you out.
Beautiful. Thank you, brother. Always a pleasure
Oh,
having
and
you with us.
I love coffee.
Oh, I love.
I'm a world traveler. I'm a
Oh,
world
yes,
traveler, and I love trying coffee around the world. That's kind of
absolutely.
my shtick.
Abs-
What do I want to get out of this podcast? You asked. Purely fun. I want to do kind of a coffee travel blog type thing, and want to use my podcast platform for that.
Beautiful. Thank you for being here, brother.
Thank you.
Mo, the AI king.
Thanks for that introduction. My name is Mo. I'm originally from the UK, but I migrated to Malaysia about 5 years ago. And my background's mainly my background's digital marketing. And what I've been doing for a while now is teaching corporates and private individuals the power of AI, specifically ChatGPT and language models and prompting. Basically, I love AI. I love the possibilities. I think it can help any business grow. You can turn one business into a business of 10 people overnight with the right tools. For me, what do I want to get out of this is how do I turn my knowledge and talk about, helping people and other businesses grow using this technology, and also keep them up to date with the latest innovations, because it's growing at a rapid rate. There's always new stuff coming out. So yeah, that's it really.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, you're definitely AI king. Absolutely. You blew my mind when I was in KL and you showed me so many things. Awesome. Rosemary, good afternoon, my friend.
Well, it's good evening here.
Oh, good evening.
It's,
Sorry. Yeah.
It's 8:14 p.m. Anyway, it's nice to see everybody and a lot of familiar faces. So my name is Rosemary Evangelista. My company is the Reba Experience, and I'm in St. Catharines, Ontario, which is about not 15 minutes from Niagara Falls. My company, what I am doing is creating self-sabotage awareness so that as we recognize self-sabotage, we can remove some of those blocks that prevent us from being successful in our business or in life. And what I want to get out of this is to be able to learn how to use podcasting or the YouTube channel to expand my business and create the awareness.
Beautiful.
And, that's it. Thank you.
And St. Catharines, you're not far from me. I'm from Toronto, so that's good to know. Awesome. Speaking of Toronto, here comes another, probably one of the queens of the Toronto GTA area, my dear friend, Louisa.
Hello, everyone. Good to meet you all. I am Louisa Moroni, the type 2 diabetes warrior, and I help people send this terrible disease into remission. I help them get off medications and I help them lose weight. And that's because I did that for myself and my husband, and now for many other clients. I've lost 150 pounds, that's 68 kilograms, got myself off medications, and have reversed type 2 diabetes. Thank
Wow.
you.
Love your story, my friend. Love your story. Incredible. Thank you.
Thank
Speaking
you.
of amazing story, here comes another fabulous one. Zoraida from New York.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm Zoraida Morales. I live in New York, born and raised. I help cancer survivors and caregivers using holistic tools to manage their stress and up-level their mental, physical, and spiritual nutrition to live a life by design, not default. I took chemotherapy for 13 years and I am celebrating my 28th month in remission. And I recently started a nutrition and cancer coaching business. I'll be receiving my nutrition certification in a few weeks. And I want to use this opportunity to be more of an engaging speaker so that I can inspire others so that they can see hope in the possible. Thank you for this platform.
Very welcome. You're a hope, you're a gift yourself. I'm really honored to have you with us, Zoraida. Thank you. Renee.
Hi, Lorenzo. How are you?
Doing
I'm
wonderful.
so happy
Thank
to
you.
be here.
Same here.
I am Renee Reich. I am from Southern California in Orange County, and I am a woman's empowerment and life and leadership coach. I lost my own voice in 2013 and was told I may never be able to speak again. So it was a very devastating time. So what I do now is I help women in finding their voice. So women, it's women's empowerment. And I became a #1 best-selling author in February of 2020, a 4 times #1 bestseller for Finding Your Voice. Thank you so much.
I have your
For
book.
Finding Your
Amazing
Voice.
book.
Yeah, you do have, that's right, you do have it. Thank you so
Yes,
much. Yes, great
okay.
testimonial.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, finding your voice, unlock your chains, and unleash your greatness. Because I realized it was my own chains that I was bound up in, and also my own greatness that was to be unlocked and unleashed. So that was in 2020. And then just this past November, I am a co-author in Finding Your Purpose. My chapter is called Finding Your Voice, and that became an international bestseller. I've also written an article in the Los Angeles Tribune in the Women's Thought Leaders edition over the summer. It was a special Women in Leadership was my article in the LA Tribune. So I'm just really grateful to be able to have a voice and to be able to use it and share it with everyone here. I'm also the founder of Finding Your Voice Network Community. I have a magazine. It's for women to explore their voices in there, and a Facebook community. So if anybody's interested in being on the cover of that or being in that, please reach out. It's for men as well, but my main niche is women. As far as podcasting, people thought I had a podcast for years already because I've interviewed people. I've been interviewed on other podcasts, and I share my voice and the stories of others because it's so important. So I really, now is the time, 2024, for me to finally have my own podcast. And it's about finding your voice and having people on there like Payman, like all of you, to share your voices and what your journey has been through with diabetes, with cancer. We're finding our voice in so many ways. And listen, God gave me a voice back again. It's not just to say thank you, which I've said thank you a million times over. I will continue to be grateful. But what am I doing with it? It's sharing it with each and every one of you here today. Through the power of our words, we have a voice. So thank you so much for allowing me to share mine here with you and all of you today. Thank you.
Pleasure of mine, Renee. And I have to say, your book is one of the only few that I'm an expat. I went back home in Canada in mid-April. And when I came back to Asia, to Malaysia in June, I brought with me 4 books. My book, Alex Hormozi's $100 million Leads, your book, and my good friend, Coach Randy Brown's book that he gracefully sent me. So I have your book. I don't have it here with me, but next for tomorrow, I'll have it beside me. I will show it to you, but it's an amazing book.
Wow.
And the book, really, the title, Find Your Voice, really resonates with me because that's my whole, what my branding is all about, leaders with a voice and finding your voice. So thank you for bringing that.
Thank you
and
so much.
shining your light. You're a gift. Very welcome.
Oh, I'm getting chills. My God, thank you so much.
You're
It
welcome.
is a gift to be here. I know I got it back for a reason. And it's even greater than I know at this point. I just know that I'm here as a leader to help others in their own journey of finding their voice and what that means to them. So
Thank
I'm
you.
so grateful.
It's an honor having you with us. It's going to be exciting. Thank you. Next,
Thank you so
Raquel.
much.
Hi everyone, my name is Raquel. I'm in Los Angeles, California. I'm a life mastery coach and a Reiki master. And with my clients, I support them in finding life balance or creating life balance. And what does that look like? It's to be successful in their career, finances, but also in their relationships and their health, and all while having fun. So that's what I love to create. And obviously, you know, you teach what you need. So that's my life journey as well, right? I lost everything because I was hyper focused on career and finances, and I needed to come back, you know, to life balance, and that was through connecting with the spiritual aspect of my nature. So I bring spirituality into my coaching as well. And why I'm here is because I want to be able to create content. I've been practicing personal development for almost 30 years now. I have a lot of material, and I don't want to die with it, right? So I want to be able to download it, have a place, have a library, and have that be a resource for all those people who, like me, who are looking for more information and some tools to be able to go to live from the inside out, in essence. So that's why I'm here, Lorenzo.
Thank you, Raquel. It's a pleasure having you. Thank you for being here. Irina, my dear friend.
Hello, hi
Hello.
Payman. So good here. My name is Irina. I am from New York. My company is called Reclaim Your Life, where it's all about living, dreaming, and growing. I believe in holistic approach, transformational coaching by combining physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual states of being to help women remember who they are after breakup, separation, and divorce. I have been 5 times best-selling author, just recently launched Soul Parent Volume 2. And we met with Payman, I think, over 2 years ago, or about 2 years ago. Yes. So I was in his alumni academy. I also have 2 podcasts. One is Single Parent Success Stories, which is for single parents. I interview them to share their journey, their story. And the second podcast is called Reclaim Your Life with Irina, where I share tools myself, and I also interview people who had the wake-up call that suddenly changed the trajectory of their life, whether it's losing weight, changing however they were living, and they realized they had to change something. Interviewing those people. So if you would like to be a guest, feel free to reach out because all of you have powerful stories. Considering, you know, Payman leaders with a heart. So you're all welcome if you like to check it out, connect with me. The reason I'm here is to refresh my memory and to get connected with all of you and to get more magic from Payman, because every time we meet, he shares something new, something I didn't know before. So always a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me, Payman.
Pleasure all mine. It's always a pleasure having you. And here is an idea for a third podcast for you. You and Max, your son.
Oh, he wants already to be like, says, when are we recording?
All right. Keep me posted, okay? Or maybe next time bring him in as well. Awesome. One of my dear friends, Elvira.
Hello, hello. So first of all, please excuse me dressed up like this, virtually in my pajamas, because
You look
I'm just getting over.
fantabulous.
You're so sweet. Anyway, it's beautiful to be in this beautiful room. Lots of friends, lots of hopefully new friends. Payman, I'm thrilled to be here because I just found out last week that my one of my podcasts just went in the world. So I'm now a top 10 podcaster, which is insane, but I haven't been able, oh, thank you, Mo, and everyone. I haven't been able to really monetize it because I don't know how. So that's why I'm here. And so my work is, I'm a coach in just outside Toronto in Mississauga. And my work is about helping heart-centered humans to make the rest of their life the best of their life. I have a unique modality that saved my life at rock bottom when no other personal development worked. And it came through me, and I was told to share it with the world. And I'm like, how the fuck do I do that? Well, now I actually have a global team that is sharing it with the world. So I'm not doing it; they are. I'm Mick Jagger at the front with the mic, but they're the real rock stars in the back. And speaking of being at the mic, my miracle magnet story is I was always an entertainer, an artist my whole life. But as a little girl, I was shut down. I wasn't allowed to be me. My father, who could sing like Pavarotti, never did anything with his voice. And it essentially told me that women on stages were sluts. So I shut down and I wasn't allowed to be fully self-expressed. Well, magic is that at 51 years old, I became a professional jazz artist. I'm now an award-winning jazz artist on world-class stages. I've performed for Oprah's man, Stedman Graham. Google his name and mine, you'll see me singing to him. And I share that not to brag, but I share it because I believe that when we live in alignment with who we truly are, even if we come to something later in life, we will get acknowledgement. Now I'm being paid and played on the radio. I'm on OttawaJazzRadio.com. I'm on the same webpage with Diana Krall and Michael Bublé, which is a total freaking miracle. So I talk about becoming a miracle magnet, and I have a beautiful team that helps others do it as well. And our team is growing. So if you have a modality you want to share with the world on my platform, you can talk to me later about that. But I'm gonna stop talking because there's other people here. But thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. Hi, Louisa.
Wow, what a story. We can, we can literally shut down the entire event right here and say, this is why you need a podcast, because I connected to her and all these amazing people because of this. That's what I love. Thank you, Elvira. You're amazing. And I'm very happy to have you here. Awesome. DG.
Thank you.
My good friend. What time is it for you again?
It's about 2 a.m. Oh,
Wow.
gracias, man. I'm happy to be here. A lot of exciting people, and I'm also excited. Me, a lot of people are experts, founders of what they do, and they don't know how to go about growing their business. This is where I come in. My background is I was a project manager for a real estate company where I learned the skills of dealing with HNIs, and I realized that it's more than just being an expert at what you do. It's about having a process where you can get your message to the world. My core area now is working with people that are in the real estate service industry because they need to get out there, show their expertise, and make the impact they need to make. My name is DG. I am the true Nigerian prince.
Love that, but hey, make sure that the domain is available. Buy it, okay? Awesome, brother. Good to have you with us. Okay, beautiful. Misha, the king of podcasting growth. Brother.
Yes, the king of podcasting growth, Misha Zvagensov. We have some other foreign nationals on here. Except I grew up in Wyoming. But anyway, I live in Encinitas, California, and I help heart-centered entrepreneurs increase their impact, their authority, and their income by going on an influence tour. And really, that starts with guest speaking on podcasts. Thank you, Moham. That's a great podcast voice. Yes. Yes. I love podcasting. I'm all in on podcasting. And I love guest speaking and teaching people how to guest speak. And one of the things I teach is my Story Bank, Get Your Stories Together framework. It's my 3-part story collecting framework, so you can tell the right stories at the right time to capture your audience's attention and inspire them to action, because that's really what it's all about, right? We want to tell good stories, inspire people, and then get them to go to the right place. So click on that link below or whatever that happens to be. But I love it, man. I'm excited to be here. I'm going to be teaching to you guys on Friday, and I love the Ren Zone. I just can't wait to learn how to leverage my podcast. I've got a podcast too. So thank you.
I just want to say to you guys, as I mentioned in the Facebook group, I also invited some absolute killer expert to help us further grow a podcast. And Misha's going to tell us how to go on podcasting tours and get on big, massive podcasts and grow your podcast that way. So that's why he's here as an expert and as a good friend of mine. Thank you for being here, brother. All right. Now, one of my dearest friends that I met through the podcast for the last few weeks, and each time we talk for hours and hours. because there's so much in common. Plus, she's a racer. She loves speed. She loves adrenaline, and she's here to take us to the next level. Suzanne, welcome, my friend.
Hello, 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 my dear friend, Payman, and all you beautiful people here. Yes, we did connect on so many levels, but yes, especially the Fast and Furious lane, let's call it that. So, my name is Suzanne Hovis. I currently hail from Portland, Oregon, and I have a number of different things, and Payman's got me thinking of a number of different podcasts. So I am a joy coach. So coaching people to their joy, to finding their joy, to cultivating their joy, all that. So in addition, I'm a children's adventure series book or author. I do have a book out. It was a #1 bestseller through Mary Gooden. That's How I Met You, Payman, and a few others of you. Let's see, Irina. Who else is here? Amanda. Hi, Amanda. So sorry if there's somebody that I don't see in my view, but anyway, wonderful people, amazing lady, Mary Gooden she is. And yes, automotive, all things automotive, racing especially. Yes, I was racing. I had an opportunity many years back and said yes and moved 2,000 miles to go ahead and take that opportunity to race professionally in NHRA with my uncle. That was in San Jose, Silicon Valley, San Jose, California. An amazing, amazing time. It also was a platform for me for one of my, a cause near and dear to my heart, which is domestic violence. And Renee, Elvira, sorry about that. Yeah, finding that voice and being able to get past all those blocks, you know, done a lot of work in that energy work. I've been, I'm a practitioner and teacher of the Chios method. It's similar to Reiki, but different. So yeah, so what am I here for? Wow. Besides being with Payman and learning from a master, he's already got me thinking about 2 podcasts. So one, which is something I've always wanted to do, and he brought it up during one of our sessions. And that was about, I would love to just say it's for women. And yes, I could go ahead, kind of like you, Renee, say, okay, I'd love to be able to, I don't want to sit there and instruct women on automotive things, but I want to give them the knowledge. I want to support them in understanding enough to where they feel confident in being able to take care of themselves and take care of their automotive needs, if you will. So I have an idea for a podcast on that. However, I want to tell you, there are many, many men out there who aren't, who also don't know. So I wouldn't, I welcome all, but, and then also it would be kind of like, what do you want to know about racing? So all things automotive, let's talk about that, right? Everything from Formula 1 to NHRA, right? So then on the other level, I would love also, because I'm an intuitive, energetic, I said joy coach, that's the basis of my work, but an intuitive energetics in Chios method. And I'd love to be able to, have a platform for joy in the world, spreading joy in the world. So there we go. There's the 2 that I'm here for, at least those 2. Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
Great to be here.
Very welcome. Speaking of joy, you and Amanda need to connect because Amanda is the happiness lady. You I guess can connect. And also, oh yes,
this is the color. Yes. So here, so those of you who know energetics, the color of, well, the chakra, the expressive chakra color of joy right here. And this is the main character in my current children's book series. And yes, Amanda, her and her beautiful golden yellow, joyful smileys. I love it. Thank you.
Very welcome. One last thing I want to say about you. And when we were talking about my good friend, brother, for another mother, Snow, because she's from Chicago and she actually went to Joliet. And Snow, you're from
Whoa.
Chicago, so you need to connect. Yes, absolutely.
Is Snow
No,
here?
I'm actually
Yeah,
from
Snow is right
Joliet.
here.
You're from, there you are, Snow. Yes, he's from Joliet. I am from 20 minutes up the way in Downers Grove, Darien, right? Yeah, Chicago
Yes,
suburbs.
Chicago lad. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Todd,
You
brother.
bet.
Hey, everybody. Glad to be here. Thanks, Lorenzo. Todd Halls. I am living in Boca Raton, Florida. I am a business and leadership coach, primarily working with small business owners to help them implement a holistic operating system and develop leaders out of their team members so that they can get their head up out of the weeds, start working on their business and serving and having the positive impact that they've been called to have. I am here because of Lorenzo. He and I had a conversation just a couple weeks ago, and those of you that know him know he just drops a ton of this, gives a ton of value and friendship, and is one of the most genuine people you would want to meet. So here because of that. Also, I recorded my 100th episode of my podcast today, and want to keep doing that because I get feedback. I know it's impacting people, and now I'm ready to monetize it as well. And so hoping I can get some tips and learn enough that going forward, I can use that as a source of attracting and retaining paying clients. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. Pleasure having you with us, brother. Awesome. Thank you. Snow, my brother from another mother, my big brother from KL.
Yes.
I love your setup, man.
Hey guys, what's going on, Payman? Good to see you, brother. I was on the train coming to dare I say, I was heading into the studio when this course popped up. I just wanted to say hi to everybody. I am not I am soon to be a podcaster, thanks to Payman. Actually, I'm a podcaster, but I chose a little bit of a different route, and I got so excited about after taking this course. I got so excited that I decided to go ahead and build my own podcast studio so that I can do in-person interviews on set. So when Payman comes over here next, hopefully soon, right, brother?
Yes, sir.
For our book launch, and we'll do the interview here. How do I change this camera? See, this is why I need Payman, because I'm lost here. Hang on. Okay, that's it. So I don't want to talk too much. I'm happy to be here. I hope to work with all of you in the future on different things, but I'm not going to talk about me at all because I'm just going to see what's going on in this course today.
Thank you, brother. Always a pleasure having you, and we'll definitely catch up soon. And beautiful Kuala Lumpur in 2 weeks' time, God willing.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Drusella, my dear friend. Welcome. Bonjour. Bonsoir.
Hello, everyone. Bonsoir, Lorenzo. My name is Drusella Mugorewela. I live in USA, and I'm building Diversity in Action Global Movement. So I hope that you all are part of this movement because I trust you and you are the living testimony of diversity. Some people have fear about themselves because we are divine, designed divine and diverse by nature. So by building this global movement, I cannot do it just by speaking on stage. I want to use podcast as a tool and a channel to reach out to the whole world. So when Payman invited me to be on his podcast, and in the first volume of Leaders with a Heart book,
yes,
he always say, Drusella, you should have a podcast. And many people have said you should have your podcast to interview CEOs who are taking decisions about building inclusive organizations. So this is why now I'm here. So I committed that this year I have to launch my podcast, and I have the name in my mind. And for you all who are podcast hosts, I am here as a candidate if I qualify. My story is that I fled Rwanda because of my ideas. So I am a political refugee. And I do not want people to feel like they are refugees at work, in their communities. Our ideas, our skills, our talents are needed by the world. So I want us to bring back humanism in human resources. This is why I want to talk to companies, and I built a system, diversity in action system, to help people to navigate. Those ones who do say, I don't know where to start. Now I can show them the system. And then the ones who want to sustain, I can show them. So I am here to learn and to implement afterwards.
Thank you, Drusilla. I have to say that over the last 3 years and over 320 episodes, your story is one of the top 5 most incredible, inspiring, and goosebump inducing story. That's why you were on volume #1. I'm super honored to have you add on my book #1, and always an absolute honor having you with us. Thank you. Your story is incredible. So anyone who's looking was a podcast, or once you have your podcast looking for someone that's going to give you and your audience goosebumps, she's the one, because her story is absolutely phenomenal, and I mean it. So thank you, Drusilla. Keep sharing your gifts and keep shining your light, my dear friend. Awesome. Michelle, good to connect. Good to finally see you.
Hi everyone. I'm so honored to be in this space with all of you. I love just being here and just listening to everyone and connecting and just seeing the plethora of healers in the world, and just bringing so much knowledge forth so that everyone can learn and grow together as a community. And I just really appreciate being part of this this evening. I am a holistic health and wellness nurse coach. So I'm also a coach. And so I'm really excited to connect with all of you and learn and grow. I, as well as Zoraida, I was really interested in your story because 2016, I, as a nurse, really focused and dialed in on, I want to serve the community of caregivers. I've watched the caregiver just deplete themselves, and it's become very passionate to me to really bring those holistic modalities to the caregiver's world. I want to reach them and teach them tools that they can use anywhere in their life, whether it's in the doctor's office, the grocery store, at home, caring for their loved one, wherever they need to use that resource. I really want to help them understand it and know that they have everything they need. Everything they need is within them, and to just gain that courage and that knowledge, and just understand that they're safe. So that's where I'm at, and I'm here. Thank you so much, Payman, for inviting me. I'm super excited, and I don't know a lot about podcasting. I'm very interested. Fear, somebody had mentioned fear earlier, the word fear, and I was like, yes, yes, that is me. So the more I sit in community with all of you this evening, I was just so overwhelmed with joy and just gratitude to just be here and just share this space with all of you and just learn. So thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Pleasure all mine. Thank you for being here. I'm excited to work with you and help you get your gifts out to the world, to your own podcast. All right, next. That's very welcome. She was next. Linda Joy, my wonderful friend. We had beautiful conversation last week on the podcast.
Thank you, Payman, and I look forward to our podcast this afternoon.
Oh, yes.
So
I'm ready.
Yes. Woohoo! I'm excited. So great to be here, and thank you so much. I work with people who are really ready to step up to being the hero of their story. And we all have a story. I've healed myself of cancer and autoimmune and suicide and depression and lots of other healing, eating disorder as well. Yeah, I've got many stories, and it was all from suppressed emotions. So that's what got me into the holistic health and wellness industry over 30 years ago, been studying lots of different things. And what I love is empowering each individual that I work with to really step into their power and recognize the power within them as well as their magnificent. And it's not about the story, it's about really stepping into, well, that happened for me. What did I learn from that? And then sharing that with the world. So what I love to do is really inspiring, motivating, empowering others to believe in themselves, that they can heal their body of anything. They can be and have and do any one that they choose to be. And we're here to all elevate the joy and the light and the love on the planet to raise the energy vibration, especially now, you know, with the shift in consciousness. So that's another area I'm really passionate about, is helping people to really consciously upgrade and to believe in themselves and to yeah, I do this through my Bend method. My Bend method is balance, energy, nurture, and nourish. So that's a sustainable method that I use to bring into all the work that I do. Though I'll stop here. Lovely to be here and meet you all. And I look forward to the podcast and learning how to get my own podcasts out there, as well as sharing on other people's podcasts. And so thank you, Payman, for putting all this together. Really
Pleasure all mine.
appreciate it.
Absolutely love your story. You're an inspiration. You're a gift. And now it's time for you to step up and share your gifts with the world. So I'm super honored to have you with us and super excited for later today. It's going to be fun.
Me.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Next is one of the ladies that the most inspirational that I've met over the last few weeks, few months through my coaching program that I'm a student myself of my coach, Jay Lee. She has the Midas touch. Everything she touches turns into gold. Lima, your turn, my friend.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Payman. I appreciate it. It's a pleasure to be here. I am a money mindset coach. I am a real estate investor. I teach business owners all over the globe how to buy real estate with no money, no credit, no mortgage, using my no money down methods. I teach them how to 10x their income through real estate investing. And I also am an event strategist. I had last year over 145 events for business owners to help gain visibility and for them to also increase their revenue to 5 and 6 figure months. I have a speakers roundtable as well, where it's a global stage for speakers around the world to come in and get training for TEDx talks. I'm a speaker agent, so I also help individuals get paid speaking engagements all over. And this year, I'm projected to do double events, more than what I did last year, helping business owners in every niche to go out and create events to increase their income. So if anyone is interested, please reach out to me. I would be happy to connect with you.
Thank you, Lima. Impressive. Yes. Looking forward to helping you expand your reach and your gifts. Thank you. Shay, my friend, good to have you with us here.
Hey, it's Shay, and I think my battery's about to die, so hold on a second. Let me plug in before you lose me.
No worries.
There's always something going on. Oh my goodness, it is so good to see you, and a couple of faces here that I know. Jaime and Amanda and I have all done a book together through Divine Destiny Publishing, and so we've had a little bit of history, but it's just good to be in the presence of your energy. I love you guys so much. I am thrilled to be here because I have been following Payman's journey for like the last year and a half or so, and I am just amazed at what you're doing and seeing your growth, your evolution, you coming out of your shell. I mean, there's no stopping you now. So I'm excited to see where this is going to take you, and I'm jumping on too, so I'm going with you.
Thank you. It's an honor having you. Yes.
I've been wanting to
And we did
I've been wanting to learn about podcasting for a while. Sorry.
You're in the right place, my friend. We did a couple of books together too, Sacred Surrender and Revision Leaders together. So yes, love your story.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah, and
Bye,
I mean,
brother.
whole new worlds.
Oh,
All
yes.
new worlds have opened up. What I'm hoping to do is give a platform to women on their story. I love to talk. I want to get more familiar. I'm going to be talking on stages. I'm working in that direction currently, and just giving people a platform themselves. I think when someone can share their story, their struggles, their triumphs, and then that also not only helps them but inspires other people. You know, I was there. I'm now here. You know, that person was there. They're now here. And so people who are in that spot of confusion and struggle can then start to dream bigger and see themselves in a different place. I literally just got off the phone with a young lady who was in a place of confusion, 3 kids, you know, away from a relationship, and she was playing very small. So I had offered her some ideas about where she could go with her dream.
Beautiful. That's all. Thank you for doing that. It's what we all need to do. Awesome. Looking forward to helping you even more. And thank you for the kind words. Really mean the world to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Next, Allison, my dear friend. Good to have you here.
Hello. I'm really glad to be here. Thank you. And yes, I remember chatting with you well over a year ago.
Yes.
You were just sort of starting. So this is amazing what you've done.
Thank you.
I live in Whitehorse in the Yukon Territory, which is in northwestern Canada. And yes, we have a lot of snow, and we did get minus 40 just last week. So
wow.
I'm looking forward to summer.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm a holistic wellness facilitator. And I'm an author. I've co-authored and contributing author for an animal healing booklet and another one through Beautiful Life Books. They have a magazine also. It's a Canadian company, awesome to work with. And I have a lot of modalities. So quantum touch instructor, touch for health instructor, heart math, all sorts of things. And what I've done is I have created an amazing program for women, helping them to move from anxiety, depression, overwhelm, that yuck that we get ourselves into. I lived with anger and depression and anxiety for many, many years. And I want to give women the power and the knowledge and the tools that they can use 5 minutes or less everyday life to rebalance their nervous system, to focus on gratitude, to be able to get out of that frustration and overwhelm that many women live in, and really live an awesome, confident, peaceful life. And if more women were able to do that, the world would be even more amazing. So that's what I do. Thanks. Oh, and I really just want to learn more about podcasting. And I've been on quite a few. I've done very informal interviews and conversations with people. But yeah, I'd like to know a little bit more. So thank you.
Thank you for being here. Happy to have you here. Delighted. Looking forward to helping you more and even have you on my podcast soon. Take care. We'll be here. Grace. Can hear you.
Hi.
Hello. Good to have you here with us.
Thanks for having me. My name is Grace. I am. Oh, sorry about the noise. I'm still trying to get my kids to bed.
No worries.
I'm a registered nurse. I'm transitioning to functional nutrition coaching to help people reverse diabetes, similar to Louisa. I'm here because over the last couple 3-4 years, you know, I understand this the voice finding your voice, finding who you are. And during that time, I was able to discover that. And I really had a hard time to share that with people. There were restrictions. There's a lot of limiting things that
If I can interrupt, Payman, can you please silence Mohammed? I think the noises are coming from Mohammed, who doesn't have his mic off. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you. I was trying to message him behind the scenes, but whoever just
Okay, thank
popped
you,
in,
Lisa.
thanks.
Right.
Go ahead, Grace.
Okay. Yeah. So so this new thing that I'm engaging in with nutrition and helping. I felt people with type 2 diabetes were the most neglected in the field, in the healthcare industry. They were just given meds and then left alone. So I really wanted to help them, and they were the ones that were really suffering the most during COVID as well. So that's my path now. I'm looking at podcasting just to understand the journey, your journey as well, because I'm very fascinated, but it not necessarily me going into it, who knows, but I just want to hear other stories and to see maybe if there are opportunities in the future to engage in them.
Beautiful. Thank you for doing that. This is exactly what we all need. Thank you. And I can't wait to help you get your gifts out to the world, Grace. Thank you. Did I forget anyone before we start? Has anyone not shared their story, their gift, their introduction yet? No? Okay.
You Payman.
All right.
You.
Me? What about
I'm
me?
giving
I
you
have
the
nothing
mic.
to say. I have nothing to share.
Oh, I beg to differ, my friend. My brother from another mother, I beg to
All
differ.
right. Okay. Thank you. So let me then.
Payman.
Yes, sir.
Amanda's waving furiously in the background, waiting to say something.
Yes, Amanda. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, my friend.
All good.
Ah, okay.
Hey guys.
Oh, I'm so sorry. How did I forget you? Please. Oh my God. Please. I'm so sorry. I forgot you. I'm so sorry, Amanda. Go ahead, Amanda. You're the most amazing person ever. Go ahead.
Hey everybody. I'm Amanda, spreader of the happy. I come from Louisiana, and I am involved, or my main purpose is getting people into shape, and that is spreading happiness across planet Earth. I am creator of that Facebook group. And and everybody about their definition, expression, how they describe happiness, what makes them happy, and basically at the end to just kind of give a tip on what would bring more joy to the world, because we are bombarded by negativity, and I just want to flood the world with happiness. And so that is why I am here, and to connect with all you people, because y'all are very amazing. I was trying to, like, as everybody signed up, kind of Facebook message and friend everybody. So if I have not gotten your friend request, please hit me up, because I'm looking forward to talking to everybody and connecting with y'all. And when I get my YouTube channel set up, I want to know what makes y'all happy.
Wow, Amanda, first of all, my sincerest apologies. How can I forget you of all people? Please, I'm so sorry. And you're one of the most amazing, inspiring, one of the most happiest person I've met on my podcast for the last 3 years. Absolutely love any interaction with you, because it's full of happy emojis and all that. Just look at it, that smile that is, as I say in Italian, it's big, it's warm like the sun, Look at the background, everything about it is all about positivity. So thank you for being here. It's an honor having you, Amanda. And I can't wait to see you launch your YouTube channel, your podcast, and any way I can help you shine brighter than you're shining, I would be honored to do so. Very welcome. Awesome. All right, guys. Wow. It's an hour. I wanted to give everyone a moment to share their gift, because each of you have been blessed with phenomenal gifts. And I'm glad that you did that. Now, let's get going to the actual meat and potato of today. Who likes meat and potato? Okay, let's see. All right. Let me, hopefully we don't, it's my
Are you
first
making
time.
dinner?
It's morning here. It's 9 o'clock in the morning here, but I can't.
Okay, I still had dinner.
Yeah, okay. I'm taking orders. So please bear with me. It's my first time I'm using Canvas slides. Hopefully I'm not gonna get any issues. So you guys seeing my screen? What I can put this so it doesn't interfere. Okay, so whoops. All right, so you're all here. I'm really honored to have you here because I want to share with you my journey and how I've been able to completely transform my life through podcasting. And I'm going to be here sharing with you guys how to get leads on demand to your own podcast and YouTube channel, even if you have no existing audience, without spamming, meaning no cold calling, cold email, cold DM, and no ad spend, just the way I've been able to do it. I will be sharing with you the exact same method, my profitable podcast, payment podcasting method, which allowed me to get over 80 high-ticket clients in the last 18 months. And all of that with a YouTube channel of less than 200 subscribers. Yes, you heard it right, less than 200 subscribers. And I will explain to you why after. So by the end of this 5-day podcast leads challenge, you will have a very actionable step-by-step blueprint to not only launch a profitable podcast and our YouTube channel, but also so that you can get leads on demand for your business to your own podcast and YouTube channel. So who's excited about that? Raise your hand if you're excited. All right, let's get going. Okay, now, so agenda for today, housekeeping, we all did that, meet and greet, getting to know each other. I think we went overboard, but it's okay because I love giving each of you guys a platform to share your gift and to connect. The magic is in the connection and networking, the people you meet. Don't be shy, reach out to everybody, to each other. I'm going to share with you my story now. Podcasting transformed my life. Most of you know my story. I'm not going to bore you with it, just going to fly through it very on a high level. And going to go to 3 foundational questions for podcasting, and as well as go over some misconception and myth about starting a podcast. So let's get going. First of all, about me. I'm a Canadian expat. Been traveling ever since I was a kid. I was born in a family of travelers. My father was a geologist, archaeologist, always traveling. I've lived in 14 countries on 4 continents and counting. I'm only getting warmed up. Currently based in Vietnam. The last year I spent the 6 months in beautiful Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, one of my favorite places in the world, and currently speaking 6 languages. And my goal is to reach 10 languages by the time this mission is over in this planet, in this lifetime. I have 3 C's in my life, which are: I'm a connector. I love bringing people together. I'm a collector. I collect success stories, case studies, testimonials. And I'm a cheerleader. I will be the biggest cheerleader for you, to push you, to inspire you, to motivate you to go after your dreams, your goal, your passion, and all that. And as you guys know, I'm the host and founder of the Leaders What podcast that I started in October of 2020. I never knew that. I never expected that starting a little podcast would completely transform my life in ways I couldn't even imagine. And here we are today, over 320 episodes later, 4 books. The 4th book is launching next week with Mary Gooden. About what are your gifts and how are you sharing your gifts around yourself and around the world. I'm super honored. And yeah, and also 4-time #1 international bestselling author. You see 3 books here. First one, Sacred Surrender, and then Revolution Leader, and then you see volume #1 of my first book from the podcast, which was released at the end of September of 2022, which is a collection of some of the best story and most amazing stories from the first 200 episodes and 2 years of my podcast. So that's a little overview about me. Now, let me share with you how podcasting completely changed my life in every aspect that you can imagine. Most of you will not believe it, but I used to be painfully shy. If you had met me before and meeting me now, you would not, even some of my friends now that haven't met me in years say, wow, is that really you? What happened to you? I was completely shy, very low self-esteem, very low confidence. I was very camera shy and all that. I'm going to get into that in a moment. I was in a tough spot back in 2019 after trying for 4 years to build a business while I was in China and Hong Kong. I literally ran out of money. If it wasn't for a friend of mine that allowed me to crash on his couch in Hong Kong, one of the most expensive cities in the world, I would have been homeless. So that was me. And then when the pandemic started, I had to literally ask my sister to buy me a ticket back home to Canada because as I had run out of money, my credit cards were canceled, credit destroyed. I landed in Toronto on Tuesday, February 25th, at the start of the pandemic, with only $200 to my name. But I knew I knew I could get out of it, but I had no idea how. And what really changed my life was that little thing, that podcasting. I'm going to get into that in a moment. And I was directionless, going from one shiny object to the other, and just no direction in life. And then during the pandemic, I've had my spiritual awakening. I understood a few powerful principles about life. And one of the most powerful principles that completely changed my life was understanding the tremendous power of questions and asking the right question and listening to the voice inside of me. The idea of starting a podcast came when I was not expecting it. I was having dinner with family, and this idea kept on coming. Start a podcast, start a podcast, start a podcast. And I learned that when you have those voices in your head, those gut feelings, those hunches, listen to that, because that's your soul talking to you. And when your soul talks to you, that's two purposes: to keep you safe, protect you, and keep you alive, and guide you to the next level. And me starting a podcast has been the single most influential, impactful decision of my life for the last 10 years. And the reason I'm here is because of this, because podcasting allowed me to completely kill my shyness once and for all. Regain my self-esteem and self-confidence, get back on my feet financially, and more, to the best position I've ever been in my life, knock on wood. I found my purpose, my voice, identified my gift and embraced them, and now sharing them with the world in my own humble way, to my podcast, to my books, and through talking with people both online and around me. And in the process, I've been the most beautiful thing that podcasting has blessed me with, other than regaining my self-confidence, my voice, and overcoming my shyness, has been this incredible, beautiful friendships I've built around the world. And like all of you guys, and this beautiful connection around the world, that for me is tremendously and valuable. And of course, now I've been blessed to be living my best life. I left Canada on November 1st, 2022, went to Italy, Thailand, Portugal, where else? Malaysia, of course, Turkey.
Malaysia, don't
Of
forget
course,
Malaysia.
that's my home base. Turkey, Greece, the Philippines, and now I've been in Vietnam for the last 4 months on the beach and just living my best life. I'm delighted. I'm honored. And all of this started with this. You guys, most of you have been on my podcast. The last question I ask on my podcast, and my favorite question to ask, and that is, what is the smallest thing you've done that has had the greatest, deepest, most profound impact in both your life and business? And for me, without hesitation, has been starting my podcast, because that completely changed the trajectory of my life and gave me a business, gave me a direction, helped me find my voice and everything. And in the process, make incredible friendships, heal my shyness, get back on my feet financially, and so on and so forth. So, yeah. Next, let's move on. At any time, guys, any questions, feel free to ask. Don't be shy. First of all, 3 powerful questions that I want to ask, and to ask you guys. And number 1, raise your hand. How many of you already have your podcast? Let me just see that. Okay. All right. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, the next question is, what is the number 1 reason that has been holding you back from launching your podcast? Let's see a couple of answers. Don't be shy, guys. Raise your hand. Anyone? Yes, Shay. And Snow, you're next.
Yeah. Hey. I have been a little busy dealing with the fallout from hurricane. So I've been watching you and thinking, I really want to learn from you what you do. And it's just been a matter of timing. So now is the time.
Beautiful. Awesome. Snow, brother, you raised your hand.
Yeah, for me, the thing that was holding me back all that time was, 1, technology. After taking your course the first time, that put those at ease. Now the thing that's holding me back is the time. But I realized that since I don't have enough time in my day to get to my podcast, I decided to launch my studio in my office, so it gives me ample time for my podcast. I'm looking forward.
I love you, brother, because when you do something, you don't do it, but when you do it, you go all in. We talk about launching your podcast, you go all in. You launch your own studio, man. That's amazing. Kudos, brother. Kudos.
Thanks,
Awesome.
brother. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks to you. Thanks to you, man. Thanks to
Very
you.
welcome. Jaime, brother, you raise your hand.
Yes, I have forgotten a lot about the platforms, about where do I download this, where do I download that, all the what do you call it? Like
Tech side, the tech side.
yeah, yes. So I had to refresh all that because I don't remember any. So thank you, Payment.
Pleasure's all mine. I absolutely love your story, how you were able to open your throat chakra, and now we're becoming almost like Pavarotti everywhere, man.
Well, yes, if you remember, I couldn't even say a word because I was shaking and my word come out as clear. And being from Colombia and having an accent, I was so frightening to speak. But now I'm not worried. I'm being invited to at least 11 podcast interviews about lucid dreaming, astral projection, and I keep getting invited to more interviews. So now I'm happy that I took this class and looking forward to start doing my podcast.
Pleasure. I remember
So
the
thank
first
you.
conversation we had, brother. You were like this. Hi, my name is Jaime. I said, excuse me, I can't hear you. Hi, my name is
Yes.
Jaime. Come on.
Yes,
Look
yes.
at you
And
now.
now I feel that my voice is projecting even better now. It's got the strength I needed. So thank you.
Absolutely. Pleasure's all mine. Let's see. Mariana.
Jaime, you're adorable.
So I have
Hey.
listed 3 worries, which are how to script it, being shy to inviting people, and the other one is worried who's gonna watch it, you know. It's like, is someone actually going to be interested in it? And these are my main worries. Yeah.
Those are very powerful, and I'm going to cover those in the next slide. Thank you, Mariana, for sharing it. Let's see. Raquel.
For me, I mean, everything that everybody mentioned already, you know, the technology piece of it and stuff. But one of the things that drew me back was, well, I love the talking with people piece, right? I love connecting that. I could do that all day. I mean, I get paid to do that, right? But then once I saw that, okay, there's an intro and an outro and these questions and what's that signature, I was like, what? And then I just stopped. I just stopped because I'm like, okay, I need to get clear about that. But that was my additional why.
Thank you. Yes, those are big ones. Shay.
Hey.
Yes.
Something going on.
Just mute yourself on the other one so you don't get the background.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Sorry. Oh, is it still echoing?
I think you're both on your phone and on your laptop. So just mute the other one so we don't get the echo. Shay, are you with us?
Yeah, I don't know if it's still echoing.
Now it's good.
I turned
Now
it
it's
off.
good. Go ahead. Now it's good.
Okay. I'm just excited because I want to reach out to more people, give people a platform to share their story. I'm actually a simple health and wellness coach and empowerment coach. And I'm astounded what I've been able to help people understand about their own power. So the more people are able to, you know, express and share and, you know, share their struggles, share their triumphs. So I'm excited to learn the technology. I am so not tech savvy, so I'm going to lean heavily on your guidance. I love to master things, and I'm so in the confusion stage right now. I feel like I'm in high school all over again. So I'm looking forward to your expertise and guidance, and, you know, finding my voice too, and, you know, making that connection, figuring out, you know, how the money works, that sort of thing. I want to be able to create more from that money. So it's a tool for me, and, you know, just see where that takes me. So, you know, giving other people that platform to share their story and inspire as many people as they can geometrically. So I'm excited to see, you know, how this all works, what Jaime was talking about too. You know, it's I'm still trying to figure those little things out. And he probably knows more than I do. So
Thank you.
I appreciate your guidance very, very much.
Very welcome. Those are powerful reasons. And yes, thank you. I'm going to cover all of those in a moment. Thank you. Last but definitely not least, Renee.
Hi. So I've been wanting to do a podcast for years. As I said earlier, people thought I already had one. So it's to give women a voice and a platform to express themselves. I've interviewed people like Samantha Harris from Dancing with the Stars in the US, David Meltzer. I've interviewed some great celebrities, and I learned how to monetize from doing something like this, because I know that what I've already accomplished is to give people a voice, because I have one. And I know that this is a platform that's going to open up like exponentially. I just don't know the how and what do I do, and the finances involved with it, and the tech involved with, like, what do I do to do this? It's one thing I've interviewed on Facebook Live and done those, but to actually do a consistent podcast, I would love to do it. I really feel, I've been on so many and I've interviewed others. So it's like, just have your own.
Thank you. Absolutely. Those are powerful ones, and you're in the right place.
And I'd love to have all of you on it, quite honestly.
Done. Let's do it. Let's do a podcast.
Yeah.
Let's swap all of us.
Yeah.
Help each other. Absolutely. Awesome. Thank you. Wow, powerful. And those are amazing, very powerful reasons. Those were also some of the reasons that were holding me back, and I'm going to cover that in the next slide. But yes. Now, the next question I have for all of you is, and that's something that I want all of you to really, even after this class, especially after this class today, to really think this through. What is the number one objective or goal you want to achieve through your own podcast and YouTube channel? That's something very big, because that's going to determine whether how successful it will be. And I'm going to help you to really hone in that, your messaging, because of clarity, that is absolutely fundamental. And let's go over that. So most of you have already shared what you want to achieve through your podcast, but let's hear two or three people. What is the number one objective or goal you want to achieve through your own podcast, YouTube channel? Raise your hand, please. First come, first serve. 2 3 people.
I don't know how to raise my hand.
Yes, brother,
I'll
go.
jump on. Yeah, I just want to, it's like many here actually, to empower people to know who they are, truly to feel what is their voice within themselves and express their soul expression out to the world, because we all come here with our own codex, our own blueprint, and together, the more we can be that true expression of ourselves, the more we can assist the planet and humanity and conscious evolution to live a life of love and harmony. So for me, that's what it's about. And just to go back a little bit, the difficulty I've had with podcasting is, what am I voicing? Because I have a lot of earthly experiences that I've shifted through from, a young baby to adulthood, and I see the blessings in them, but I'm also very connected with my galactic self, and I use languages of light and things like that. And I'd love to mold the two together, because I feel those vibrational frequencies speak on a deeper level, and they can move a lot of stuff as well. But it's also to be very important to be grounded and very natural flowing as well. So yeah, how to bring those together. But yeah, just empowering people to know who they are.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Mariana, you're very comfortable. You look like a queen, huh? I like that. Love your setup, my friend. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Anyone else? One more person wants to share what is the number one objective they want to achieve to their goal? Drusella.
Thank you. I want to bring unity through diversity. I want people to live gracefully, and I want to interview CEOs of different companies to talk about the fears, the achievements, the journey, and so they can inspire other people who are afraid or who are say, I don't know, or have misconceptions about diversity and inclusion. So I'm very excited about that.
Love that, my friend. This is very beautiful. Love it. Thank you for sharing. All right, let's move on. Now, after running my own podcast for 3 years and my own academy for 2 years, at the end of each class that I run once a month, I host a graduation party and ask one question at the end. What was holding you back? What was the number one reason? And what I received so far really broke my heart. And these are some of the reasons also holding me back, which is, some of you have mentioned it. Who am I? Who's going to listen to me? I'm a nobody. My story doesn't matter. I don't matter. I'm not an expert in anything. I'm not a celebrity. And if I can add some of my own I used to be, as I said, very shy, very self-conscious, camera conscious, because I have a big nose, I have no hair. I was even more self-conscious, said, no, I don't want to go there. But then I realized it's not about me. It's not about you or me, but it's about our gifts, our wisdom, our lessons, our experiences to share. So yes, so these are powerful reasons that are holding people back, but they shouldn't, because they don't matter. What matters is you. Your story matters. The fact that you made it this far in life, that's a testament by itself that you've been blessed, that you've beaten the odds, that you've been blessed with so many gifts. And as we saw during the introduction for the past hour, so many incredible stories of overcoming, going to hell literally, and coming back and forth much better. So these stories need to be shared. These are your gift. And this is why we are here. And podcasting is, from my experience, the best way to do so. And as I said, your story matters, your voice matters, you matter. And it's about you sharing your gift, your wisdom, your lessons and experiences, because this is why we are here. We all understand, we all awakened souls here, that life is a school. We come here not only to grow, learn lessons, become better, wiser. But from my humble understanding, that's only 5% of why we are here. The 95% of reason of why we are here is to share our gifts, our wisdom, our experiences, our knowledge with others, to whatever means is more comfortable and convenient for us. And podcasting is the best way for me to do so. So now, after speaking with people over the last 3 years and running my own academy, when I asked them, I learned that some misconception about podcasting. Like, I asked, when I started my podcast, I've been asking people, do you have your own podcast? 99% would say no. And I ask them why. 3 main reasons, or 4 main reasons. I don't know where to start. I'm not a techie. I don't have the time and money. And last, this has been, I heard it more and more recently, and that is podcasting is saturated. And I'm going to tackle all of those. Podcasting doesn't have to be hard. It has, and we're going to cover this in this week, and that's going to show you a blueprint, A to Z map, A to Z, how to do it step by step, and as little as 10 minutes a day to do it, 10 to 20, 30 minutes. I'm not a techie. I'm not a techie. I was not a techie. I'm a big fan of the KISS principle, keep it simple, stupid. And up to this day, 3 years, 320 episodes, I can count on 1 or 2 hands the number of times I had to do editing, and I only do editing when the other person asks me to do it. So you really don't have to let the tech side of it, slow you down. No, it's not that complicated, as we're going to see in the next few days. I don't have the time and money. Hey, it doesn't take a lot of time. I run my podcast with less than a day a week, and I sorry, about no, let me rephrase that. About an hour and a half, 2 hours a day, and I've reached over 300 episodes with just that. The money, you don't need a lot of money to start with. All you need is just pick up a microphone, and the good news is you can get a very nice one. At least a good starter microphone from Amazon for between $50 to $100. So you don't need to invest in thousands of dollars, go all in like Snow built an entire, studio. No, Snow is an exception. He's amazing. That's why he's amazing. Last but not least, podcasting is saturated. Yes, podcasting is becoming more and more popular, but if you look at the graph, if you look at things, it's still at its infancy. Podcasting is becoming the new radio. More and more people are listening to podcasts than radio, because people love listening to they listen to podcasts because they want to listen to things of interest to them. And podcasting is the best way for you to really connect with the audience. And it's been been a better time to start. And yes, there's more and more podcasts starting every day, but hey, there's only one of you that has your experiences, your gifts, your knowledge, and only one of you that can bring your sauce, your personality. So yes, there's always room for podcasts that are authentic, that are genuine, that are really speaking from the heart. And this is something I emphasize a lot. Never speak from a script. Don't even speak from here, but speak from here, because that's where the magic is. And when you do that, that's when you're going to connect, and you will make yourself, as we say in French, your spot in the sun. And as I've been able to do it, even though my channel is still very small, I only have about 1,331 subscribers on YouTube, but it's not about the numbers. It's about the connections, the interaction, the people, how you build relationships. And as I said, the good news is, yes, podcasting is to build a profitable podcast can be launched in 3 easy steps in 3 weeks. I'm going to share that with you over this week. And 3 steps. Number 1 is foundation, which we're going to do. I alluded to that, is to know what you want to achieve with your podcast. What is your zone of genius? your clarity on your offer, clarity on your what is the number one pain point you're solving through your podcast, to your offer, to your business. And once we're taking care of that, we're going to take care of the tech, all that you need to know about what kind of microphone, software, accessories, how do you record, how do you connect, how do you edit, and all that good stuff. And it's a lot easier than you may think. And once we've done that, build the foundation and taking care of the tech side, what do we need to do to have a smashing, successful launch? And that's why we're going to cover it. And that's why I have experts like Misha to come and talk to us about how to get exposure and visibility for your podcast and so on and so forth. So yes, we're going to go to all of that this week. It's very exciting. And now here's the first action plan for today, the first homework, if I may say so. What is the number one objective for your podcast? What do you want to achieve to your podcast? So write down in one sentence the top 3 goals and objective of your podcast and YouTube channel. Share it in the comment section inside the Facebook group. And we're going to all brainstorm together. We can all give each other feedback. Everybody is very supportive, and people are going to be very helpful. I'm going to be also pitching in and helping you guys. So don't be shy. Make a quick post if you haven't done so inside the Facebook group to introduce yourself in one paragraph. What do you do? What's your name? What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do? What is your zone of genius, expertise, and what do you want to achieve to your podcast? And then we can give each other guidance and tips and all that. So this is the first action step for today. This is the first homework for today. This is just the start, just the overview. We're going to dive deeper into all of that, how to actually, if I go back one step, how podcasting, well, actually, let me go one step further. So today, day 1 is over. A sneak peek into day 2's content. Tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to dive deeper into the benefits of podcasting, why podcasting is so powerful for both businesses and entrepreneurs, how it can benefit you both personally, as it did for me. For example, overcoming my shyness and all that, and so on and so forth, finding my voice, my purpose, and how it's also an incredible platform for your business. It's blessed me and everyone that I know that have a podcast. And if they do it the proper way, in a strategic way, just the way I'm teaching, you guys will see how podcasting can completely turn around your business. So yeah, it's going to be a fun class tomorrow, same time, same place. Keep an eye on the Facebook group. I'm going to be posting the replay of this video right after this call in a couple of hours, and I'm excited, super excited for this week. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for making time in your busy schedule, whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening. And some of you like DG, thank you for waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Those of you staying late, like Mariana, thank you for being here with us this late, and all of you. Yeah. So any parting questions before we call it a day for today and resume tomorrow? Any questions? Don't be shy. Bring on the questions, guy. I can stay for as long as you want for any questions about pertaining to what we did today. Let me check the chat. Thank you. Thank you.
No question about a comment, Kim Payment. Thank you very much for putting this on, brother. It's a godsend, a refresher course for some of us, for the new guys coming on board. I highly recommend you get involved. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to get back to the office now. You guys, hope to connect with you all very soon, guys.
Keep
Cheers.
podcasting, brother. All right. Any other questions? Guys, don't be shy. Bring on the questions. We're all friends here.
I don't have a question, Payment, but all I want to say is thank you for putting this together, because I have been praying for this moment, and here it is. So I'm actually grateful for this, spending the time with all of you and learning from, getting to know more people in this community, because being in a community is very inspiring and keeps you motivated. So I think I needed that, and I'm glad that this is being put together.
You're welcome. And
So thank you.
before you leave, guys, make sure if you want, save the chat, because there's gold in the chat as well, so you can connect with each other. Thank you, Jaime. Your words mean the world to me. You're a dear friend of mine. You're a brother from another mother for me. I absolutely love seeing your journey. Very proud of you, what you've achieved. You launched your podcast. You took the program. You launched your podcast. You said yes to sharing your story in books, and now you're launching your own book. And absolutely amazed and very proud that you have your daughter become a an author with you. That's one of the most beautiful gifts you can give to your kids. Well done, brother. Well done. Very inspirational. Any other question, guys? Come on, bring them on.
Okay.
Are you raising
Hi,
your hand, Amanda? All right, go ahead, guys.
Hi, Payman.
DG. Yes, DG.
Yeah, thank you. I want to say gracias, Payman. One of the things that I learned when we spoke was that you told me about that podcast wasn't saturated. So I did a background search after you said that, and I was shocked that it's, like you rightly said, it's still very, very, very at its infancy stage. It hasn't taken off. It's still at the beginning. Yeah.
You know, there's a graph I will share with you tomorrow. It's from one of the US government agencies that says podcasting is expected to double by 2020 each year from 2024 and beyond. So imagine this, guys. It's doubling each year. Yes, that's in the US, but you can very easily take the same data and apply it to pretty much most of the world, because people want to consume content that inspire them, content that they're interested in, not just the boring, depressing news that you see. There's nothing new and good in the news. It's always depressing. That's why I stopped watching the news 5 years ago. One of the best things I've done. Instead, I consume podcasts. So it's only getting better and better. So it's never been a better time than right now. So guys, you're at the right time at the right place. What else? Bring them on, guys. What? Any more questions? Or comments or tips or anything? Compliments? Shay, yes, Shay, go ahead.
Hey, just jump in there. I think you're such an inspiration. You just have a gentle power about you, and
thank you.
You just want so much for everybody, and you can tell that through your presentations. You know, thank you so much for what you shared here. I definitely need someone to hold my hand, and I feel like I can trust you. I feel very comfortable with the information that you're bringing so far and what you represent. There's nothing worse than not knowing, and having an expert such as yourself to be able to, you know, share, to break it down. I like to know the whys and the wherefores, how it works. So if it doesn't work, you know how to, you know, fix it. But you're making it simple for me to feel comfortable that I can actually do this. I can understand it in simple terms and then build it to something amazing. So it's been something that's been on my heart for a while, and it's taken me, you know, a couple of obstacles to get here. I've climbed over a few things here to get to you. I'm excited to see where, you know, where this goes and giving people a platform. What I want to do is simplify health for people, and, you know, but joining communities together and letting them share their story and being able to share my expertise. Miracles happen to me all the time. So the more people I can touch and be touched by, the more miracles will happen, the more breakthrough there's going to be for people. And, you know, the whole COVID thing has isolated us. We're social people. We need to be connected. And even if some of us are, you know, in different places around the world, we can still come together in a community format and share that brilliance, that positive energy, that love, that happiness, my dear. And, you know, just have this amazing connection with each other. The power that is created from the synergy is just awing me so far, even with the books that we've done. So I'm excited to see where this goes to and how we can change the world. Like, let's start a tsunami and have, you know, this good positive energy come and wash over everybody and just, you know, wash out all the yucky stuff that's going on. You know, we need to offset that.
Love that.
And this is the way to do it.
Preach, sister. Preach, sister. That's exactly it. First of all, thank you from the bottom of my heart, my soul, for the wonderful words mean the world to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's what I do. This program, this is what I'm doing here today, is this week is exactly the program I wish was available when I started. When I started completely in the dark. I just did it one step at a time. And yeah, I'm not going to hold anything back. I want to share everything, hold your hands and make sure that you're successful. Podcasting blessed me, life blessed me. Now is my way to give back and help people on the way to share their gifts and their wisdom. So yes, we're going to do that. Thank you.
I want you to be my first podcast interview.
Oh, I'd be honored. That would be my honor. Thank you. Mariana.
Started off on the right foot, right?
Absolutely. A rainha do universo, the queen of the universe. Come on, my friend. Your turn.
Yeah, talking about universe today, I've asked for gifts. Universe, please surprise me. Universe, gifts, please. And then such a bomb of gifts in this call. Everybody has a gift and everybody's a gift. And you have gifted me so much, all of you, with your experiences and with sharing who you are. Amanda, just
just smiling and, like, never mind positive or negative energy, just like, hey, I'm here, I'm being me, and so many people here just being themselves, and that's so amazing. And thank you so much, Payman, for being this space of allowance, of gratitude, of being happy, of being feeling good about yourself and making us all feel good about ourselves. So thank you so much for being you and for the gift you are. And thank you everybody for this call. It was amazing. I was the whole day like, please, universe, there's gotta be something different. Please, some inspiration, please. And then there's this bomb at 10 p.m. my time. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much, everybody.
Hey, always an honor, pleasure working with you. I've known you for so long that it's the least I can do for you to help you shine brighter. You're only shining, so you can reach your destiny of becoming the true. Well, what is again you're saying? Say it in English. Your favorite sentence?
That was the theater. Okay, we have like, it's
You said worthy,
positive thought and positive thought and connection with the universe. Then
That's it, guys. That's a beautiful word. Absolutely. Thank you, Mariana. I'm excited, but hey, this is just the beginning. We have another 4 more beautiful days, hopefully equally as beautiful for the next 4 nights, 4 days, whatever time is going to be for you guys. I'm a goosebump. I'm glowing. I'm happy because I want to make you guys happy. I want to help you guys shine and help you guys bring your gift to the world and share them with the world so we can all create in our own little circle of influence to better inspire others, make the world a better place so we can all create a ripple effect. It's going to change the frequency, vibration, energy of this planet toward a more positive direction. And God knows this is what we need. This is what our world needs more than ever. So thank you for all, and may the universe know us. So say it again, your sentence, Mariana.
It's positive thought and connection with the universe.
I'm gonna put it as a note on the feature the sticky on the on a code somewhere on my website. Oh, and one thing I wanna I'm gonna go next with you, Elvira. But before I say that, I'm gonna be posting the replay and the slides inside the Facebook group. I also created a website to make it more streamlined, more easy for you to access the content. I'm gonna share that today after this. You guys are gonna probably late in the evening for most of you. For me, it's the start of my day, so I'm gonna do that. By the time you wake up tomorrow, you will have all of that in a very neat area, so you don't have to scramble and look through all this messages on the Facebook group. It's going to be inside a website that I created just for you guys. So I just want to say that. Elvira, wow. What a story. Come on, blow our mind once again.
Oh my goodness. It's just honestly, thank you, Payman, for bringing us together. I just decided to join, even though I have a couple of podcasts and a couple of YouTube shows, and I'm on Amazon and Roku TV and all of that.
Sorry to interrupt you. One thing you said, you don't have just a podcast, you have a top 10 global podcast. Guys, that is something amazing.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you. But the thing that I don't have is a way of bringing in leads with it. So that's your expertise, Payman. And I just want to piggyback onto what Shay said and Mariana and others that, Payman, is just so beautiful to watch you flowing in your aligned purpose. Like, I saw you at the beginning, and quite honestly, brother, you were fabulous at the beginning, but you're a whole different Payman now. There's this sense of really dropping into your purpose, and you're not like up here anymore. You're just this really calm divine masculine energy that can hold space for us. That's what I'm picking up energetically, Payman. I just want to acknowledge that because I'm sure others feel that too. So I just feel really safe in your presence, and with your expertise. That's what I need right now. Even though I have this top 10 global podcast, I'm not doing anything with it, but I feel like with you, it's going to happen. And I feel like this is a beautiful community to be a part of. I'm overwhelmed with all the requests to have meetings. Thank you so much I look forward to seeing you. And, and it's really, and what's really powerful too, I want to point out as a pro jazz artist, I want to point out that each of our voices, whether we know how to sing or not, each of our voices are the most healing instrument on the planet. Okay. So the human voice is considered the most healing instrument on the planet. I'm a sacred sound healer. I'm going to turn my camera around so you can see my beautiful little setup there. There's my bowls and I have all these beautiful instruments, but it's my voice that helps people heal the most. And it's each of your voices. So your voice on a podcast will help humanity heal. So I just wanted to drop that before we leave. So thank you so much for giving me that platform.
You're very welcome. Wow, that's amazing. See, guys, that's what I love about podcasting, connecting with these incredible thought leaders, incredible inspirational people from all over the world. This to me is the greatest gift the podcast has blessed me with. Forget about the financials. It's this connection, this network of amazing friendships and people, and changing my life in the process, you know, becoming a different person. I used to be just like Jaime. I used to be, hi, my name is Payment, to, hey, what's going on, guys? You know, can be a different person. So this is you can't put a price tag on that, seriously. And that's something nobody can take away from you. And that's invaluable. So awesome. Let's see. Snow, brother, your turn.
Yeah, hey guys, listen, I'm really sorry to hijack this meeting with a personal request, but I just want to put something out there for you guys. Leaders with the Heart Volume 1 has a basketball team on the global stage, and they're drafting 5 Canadian basketball players of any age, any sex, male, females. I got 5 slots on Payman's basketball team for this global shooting contest. If you have basketball players in your orbit, do contact me so I can put them on the roster. Okay, guys, that's it.
Thank you, brother.
I'm having a hard time reaching Canadian players. I got 13 global players that can play, but I'm having a tough time reaching the Canadian players. So specifically, Canadian basketball players, enthusiasts, your kids, you yourself, that want to take 10 shots for a chance to win $200, jump on the team. That's it.
Snow, since you mentioned that, give us a 30-second snippet. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, this brand right here, Eyeballing is hosting the Eyeballing Around the World Challenge. It's a virtual shooting contest that you play in your backyard. Very simply put, take your cell phone, tell me your name, where you're from, where do you ball. Take these 10 shots for a chance to win $200 and a trip around the world.
To where?
It's amazing. It starts on the 27th. The first round is this Saturday. It started on the 27th. So I just need 5 names of basketball players in your orbit. I'll reach out to the players and give them all the details on how the contest works. It's just right side, left side layup, right side, left side jump shot, free throw, 5 spots around 3-point line. Very simple. It's called Around the World.
Awesome.
I just need 5 players out of Canada.
Snow,
any basketball players will do.
Rosemary is saying, Snow, tell me more. She's in Canada. She's actually not far from Toronto. So
excellent.
Excellent.
Yes. Amanda Project Shape. She has her team already drafted 5 players from Penang, Malaysia on her team representing her brand. So we got Lorenzo's going up next, and we have a few other folks that put their brands on board, but they're all team owners. So it's just something fun we're doing for a chance giving back to communities. That's what it's all about, giving back to communities for people who doesn't have an opportunity to travel globally. That's what we're doing here with Eyeballing.
Beautiful. And one last thing, Snow, what is it? One thing we're doing together that's going to launch next week?
I'm launching, I don't know about you guys. I know you guys are multi-launched authors. I'm launching my first book dropping on the 31st of January. And we'll be popping bottles for every time it launches in the different.
Hey, wait for me. I'll be in KL on February 1st. We're going to live stream it directly from our office from Marini. Okay. Yes. You have your table. No need to reserve a table. You have a table with your name.
Yes.
It's going to be showtime.
And we'll be doing I'll be hosting you on my podcast for the first time here in my studio.
Awesome. Beautiful. Thank you.
Exciting.
Thank you.
Exciting times.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else? Any comments? Any question? Any compliments? Anything?
I have one more thing I'd like to share with you all.
Go ahead. Yes.
I just see so much stuff happening. I am just like infectiously overwhelmed. I have a list of books actually I want to do with Mary, and you guys are pushing me like, get it done. So I want to thank you all for the inspiration, and every one of you has shared something that has blessed me. So I just want to thank the group collectively. I'm looking forward to getting to know everybody, to be a cheerleader, to learn something. And, there's a few of you that have already messaged out that I would like to connect with. I'm just excited about what's going on, but I love the synergistic positive energy, the overflow that's going on, between everybody. So thank you so much for inspiring me.
Thank you for sharing your gift. And you know, it's one thing for me and others to inspire you, but then you have to be open to it, take action, and say yes to it. My life changed the moment I said yes to things. When I said yes, the first time I said yes to Mary to write a chapter in a book, that opened the world to me. The first time I said yes to being myself on a podcast years ago, that changed the world. So again, learn to say yes to things that are gonna catapult you to the next phase of your journey. Say yes to that, because that's what we are here for.
That was actually the topic of my chapter in
Really?
Revolutionary Leaders. Was saying
Wow.
yes, being ready to say yes.
All right, let me
Prepare
take that.
yourself to say yes and go.
I have this book in my suitcase. I will have to take it and read it again. Thank you. Awesome. Anyone else? Any parting words, words of wisdom, or anything?
bounce.
Questions?
See you guys. I'm out.
All right, guys, listen, absolute pleasure, honor. Thank you so much for making time in your busy schedule to spend this beautiful moment, whether it's morning, evening, afternoon, or like DG, an ungodly time. What is it now? 3 o'clock in the morning. I can see you almost like dozing off.
I'm not, no, I'm wide
joking.
awake.
Of course
Thank
you're
you.
not. Of course, I see you concentrate like a lion. I know, man. I know. Thank you for waking up this early. This guy is amazing. Even when I was doing calls with him, just meet and greet and podcast, he would schedule them at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Say, hey, brother, you don't have to make it at 4 o'clock. Do it at a time that's more convenient. Say, no, I like it. So when do you sleep?
At night.
Oh, you sleep in between one eye like this? You're amazing, brother. You're amazing. Love your
Hey,
passion.
who is from Boca Raton?
Not me.
Somebody said they were from Boca Raton, Florida.
It
Early
was not Boca Raton. It was
introduction.
Gentlemen, yeah, some guy did. Some guy did.
Check the, might be Todd, I think.
Just Todd. Yeah, I think it was Todd or
Yeah,
J Todd.
Todd. Check the chats, and he's gonna be back tomorrow. So feel free to connect with him. He's inside the group. So if you're in the area, guys, the true gold in any event is the connections you make. So don't be shy. Reach out to everybody and go create magic. You know, I have what am I saying? One of my branding is 1 + 1 and math and real life is as 2, but in real life is not 2, is 11. 2 people coming together with the same mindset, same vision, same everything becomes 11 because it exponentially explodes. So go ahead, go create magic with each other and amplify your impact and make more money together. It's more fun together. All right, brothers and sisters, see you. Once again, Mariana, what's your saying again? Connection with the universe?
Positive thought and connection with the universe.
All right, thank you so much. Eventually,
Let's make
after
more love
what?
and happy.
After 15 years, I will finally learn it because I keep on forgetting it, you know, 15, 16, almost 20 years, I will finally memorize it. All right, that's my homework for me. Thank you.
Payment goodbyes are 30 minutes long.
All right, guys, take care, guys. Good evening, good morning, good time. Everybody have a blessed day and see you tomorrow, same time.
Blessings, guys.
8
See you
Eastern.
tomorrow.
Cheers.
Have a good night.
Ciao, ciao.